So a lot of people have covered, some people have brought up milking off the herd appeal. And I have covered this in the past. I covered the herd appeal and what's going on there. So just in case you guys don't know, this is the court docket for Virginia, right? The case is 106-222. You can find this on eapps.courts.state.va.us. You can find all this information here. And you've got all the attorneys here, although these haven't been updated. Some of them haven't withdrawn yet. And then you get Depp's attorneys right here. And you see that they have received briefs. So they've received briefs from the appellee, right? And they've received respondent briefs as well. So we're going to go through one of the outlines for the appeals, or the outline points, the 16 points of appeal that are that were brought up for the Depp herd appeal. And I'm just going to go one by one and cover those and tell you what I really feel about them and tell you whether I think they're bullshit or not bullshit, just one by one. So that's what we're going to do today. Should be nice and fun. Carthy, good morning. Good to see you there. And shout out to everybody coming over from Rackets. I hope to be streaming a little bit longer the rest of this week. There should be a lot more PM streams. So look forward tomorrow. I may even throw in a bonus PM stream tomorrow. I've got the charity stream at 9 p.m. Korea, which is 8 a.m. On Tuesday. But may also have one a little bit earlier. So we'll see. All right. So let's just get started with this. I'm going in. I mean, no lubricant necessary. We're going in on this one right away. No waiting on this because it's Amber. Amber's not a classy girl, and when you're dealing with trashy girls, you just treat them like that. You just treat them like that. So let's go in with Amber, this 50-cent stripper. Obviously, it's the appeals. This is the appellate record. You can look it up here. 106222-4. That's the case number. Rackets 10 stream was 10 out of 10. Good. Glad to hear that. So here it is. These are all, so it's appellant's designation of assignments of error. In other words, this is the TLDR version of all the points they're going to argue. So this is the best one to look at. It's the best summary. I don't need to read 22 pages of bullshit when I can look at what they're going to argue and say, yeah, this is bullshit. So we're just going to do this right here, do this raw. Number one, this is, comes now, appellant. Comes now. Appellant Amber or Laura Heard by counsel and designates the following as her assignments of error pursuant to Rule 5A.25. The trial court erred in declining to dismiss the action on the ground of forum nonconvenience. This is going to lose. It was a valid forum. It was a fair place for the trial to be had. So there really isn't any problem with the forum. That's a fight they're going to definitely lose. Virginia was a perfectly fine place to bring it. So yeah, that's where they brought it. The trial court erred in denying the supplemental plea in the bar and in the ruling that the November 2, 2020 judgment of the United Kingdom High Court of Justice, Queen's Bench Division in Depp versus News Group Newspapers, Ltd., case number QB 2018-006-323 does not foreclose Mr. Depp's claim. This is one that I think other people are not yelling loud enough about this. This is one little thing they are trying. And what's up, Tug? 16 points of losing. That's right, my friend. That's right. Thank you for the shout out. And Tug, thank you for the love. I appreciate it. You have been a homeboy. And I remember that loyalty, my friend. So shout out to Tug out there. This is fucking so much losing. This point here, that they erred in denying the supplemental plea in the bar to admit the ruling of the judgment in the United Kingdom. This literally says it is an error to not bend the knee to the Queen of England, or well, now we should say the King of England, right? Right? R.I.P. But at this point, it was the Queen. They literally, Amber Heard and her team, want us to go back to 1760. They want us to go back before we told the English monarchy to go fuck themselves. They want us to roll up all of our case law that says, you know what, the United States is an independent country, independent issues, independent law, and merge ourselves back with England and English law. This is some ball. You got some fucking balls right here. Like, this is some giant lady balls. Also, it's just fucking crazy. Like, and here's the thing. When you put the crazy argument up front, it makes everything else look crazy. Typically, here's how you structure an argument. Let me explain this to you guys. I'll go big screen for this. Actually, I'll just go solo for this. So this is what you do. Here's how you structure an argument. And I've done this multiple times, both for my actual job and for also when I was doing moot court, and I would consistently win best brief award, yada, yada, yada. You take the strongest possible arguments and you start with those. You literally start point one with your best bullet point. And then you work your way down. And at the very end, you leave the crazy shit. The Hail Marys, the stuff that's like a very minor point, but hey, you never know. You might win on it, right? It's something the judge might be like, oh, well, all right, I guess we could do that one too. You leave that for the end because it's weak. It's not great. It's like, okay. After you consider all this stuff, this is another point. Maybe it's a little and one. You do not drop this stuff till the absolutely end. But this is literally starting with crazy. This is legitimately putting crazy up front. There's nothing more Amber Heard than putting crazy up front. And I know her lawyers wrote this paper. I know they're the ones writing this. I get it, right? Amber's not writing this herself. Not even sure she's fully literate. But this is bad lawyering. Now, is it malpractice? Can she sue? Probably not, okay? But it's bad lawyering. It's bad tactics. It's amateurish. I don't know how you guys pronounce it in Australia. It's like the aluminium, the amateur, or the amateur. But it's just bad. It's just complete shit.